Well, I got back to camp. I thought I broke my seat on the way in about probably 3 miles ago. It's probably a mile and a half. It just felt like 3 miles, but one of these springs was all spun down and hanging, and I don't know, somehow I just fixed it. I've busted seats before, but I've never just been able to fix the spring part. I don't know what the hell happened, but we'll ride it later and see. I'm just tired. I ended up riding it in the number one mode. There's three I can't even pedal fast enough to keep up with. 2 is about perfect for probably like 7th gear on let's see, there's the 3. I don't know how many speeds this bike is now I think of it. There's 3 up here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 there. So I guess it's a 21 speed, I think. So somewhere around probably 12th to 15th gear. The second mode is fine. I can keep up with it. I can still push beyond what it's pulling. And then number 1 is like down probably around 5th gear, the 7th gear, and is really perfect for just really slow technical, me wanting to cruise around and sightsee and just actually use the throttle. I never really use the throttle except in first. I'll put it in third if I know I'm going to go through a whoop section where I can't pedal and I need to go fast enough to lean back and keep the front end up. But I don't know, the bike seems to be okay. I don't know, I think this button got stuck. I have no idea how to fix it. I just have to tap it a couple times, but there's no way that it's still the battery's completely charged. That's not possible. I got here a couple days ago, and the first day I rode it was actually rode it. I kind of puttered around for about 20 minutes, a day and a half after I got here, but that was before I got the trailer and truck stuck. But I rode, come on, stop it. I rode all the way to, first time I actually really rode it, I rode it all the way to town, rode it around town. I went off-roading as far as I could until I got to, not the fire station, to the police station. So in the police station I was able to make a left, and then I was basically on the bike path, and then I rode through town. I didn't go over the bridge when I was in town towards what do they call it, Terrible Herps, but I went pretty far and then I rode all the way back. And then today I did more riding than I did before. It's a little warm in here. 81 degrees inside and 70. I should leave it because it's stupid. I have to turn the heater on every night. If I could just keep some heat in, I'll just go outside. I'm gonna start the generator anyway so I can charge the bike. Now I'm kind of concerned that maybe that monitor, whatever, isn't working. Ever since the person I had work on it, everything went, I don't know why I have them work on it. He's a nice guy and he means well, but I just can't afford to have him work on it anymore, even though he doesn't charge me hardly anything. I end up with more problems than it's worth. And somebody shot off a road flare thing last night. But I'm gonna have to try and reprogram it or something, because I don't want this thing to go up in flames on me, because it gets overly discharged, because there's no way it's still running on the same charge and not needing a charge. That doesn't make any sense. So, well, I'm going to relax for a bit, check the bottom of the Jeep out, check out the tires and light the fires, and probably go off-roading with it some more. What is that? That's weird. There's like a... I don't remember that. There's a hole here on each side, but I don't know what that is. That's not good. That's like a jagged piece. What the hell? Why don't I remember that? I guess it's just because it's so dirty. I guess it has a little hook in there of something. Look how bad these tires are. I mean, they look like they've been sitting in the sun for like 20 years. And they looked perfect before I came out here. I mean, that's what I came out here to do, to have fun, but holy cow. If you look at some of the... Well, it's actually damaged, tread damage. That's cut. Holy cow, that is cut right there. So these tires are definitely earning their keep, because I was, last night I was using all of first and half a second gear most of the time. Oh yeah, the side knobs are even getting... I'm using just as much as of the sidewall treads as I am. Ooh, that's a good one. I even started peeling the lettering off. I think that's when I was running it in two-wheel drive. Everybody says, "Oh, you ought to run two-wheel drive when you're just hauling butt." And I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me, because it seems like it's more wear and tear on the rear tires, because nothing's pulling the front. So you're pushing the whole vehicle around. And I mean, it's funner in two-wheel drive to kind of throw it sideways and slide, but it just doesn't feel planted, and it just seems like it's more work on the rear tires. And yeah, see all this? This is from forward bite. There's a little nail. That looks like it's from I must have gone through an area where somebody burnt a pallet. Ouch. That hurt. Because that's a pallet nail. Oh, Jesus, that sucker's in there. Come on. Yeah. That's a pallet nail. So now I gotta look for more of those. Because where there's one, there's a dozen, if not more. I'll just have to put it in 4-low and first gear and the parking brake partially on, and just let it kind of roll. Ooh, there's a cut. Look at that. I sliced a part of the lug. That can't be. That must be a imperfection in the mold. There's no way I could have sliced that perfectly. No, that I couldn't. That's gotta be some type of imperfection. I get lucky, but I don't get that lucky. So, but I'm gonna give this. I always think it's funny calling it a truck because it's actually a station wagon. It's registered as a station wagon. But yeah, I'm gonna have to give this thing a good once over because when I get out there and start playing, I like to give it the beans and throw the stones to it. And you can tell by, see, the inside tread is all like a straight cuts from when I'm getting on the brakes, but out here is from being on the gas coming out of a turn, it comes out a little wider. And that's from hitting the brakes. I need to stay off the brakes because I'll go through a wash and a dip, and it's like, you're better off just, oh, you know what, yeah, see, that's not a cut, that's a molding. It's just flashing. So that's where the mold stopped and started. So, but they look beat up, but they're in good shape for what I've put them through. So, all right, well, I'm gonna chill out and have some early dinner. So I'm tired.